Hi guys, welcome to your 20-minute Barre Pilates fusion workout. Make sure you have a chair or a wall handy. We're just going to start with a couple of shoulder rolls backwards. Big rolls and then 3 forward. Rolling it out. Great. And then when you're ready, we're going to turn side facing. Inhale, reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale, take your hands wide and nod chin to chest and roll your way down to the floor. Bend the knees, inhale, roll up, reach those hands wide and up to the ceiling. Little bit of a back bend if that feels nice for you. And exhale, standing roll down back to the floor. Bend the knees softly, roll on up, and then we're going to turn side facing, taking our hand onto the chair and extending your left leg or the same leg as the arm that's on the chair out in front of you, pointing the toe. Exhale, lift the leg, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So that left leg is externally rotated here, meaning the knee is pointing out to the side. You're standing nice and tall and you're exhaling, drawing the belly in as you lift the leg, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Keep the body nice and long as you do this. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold it there, little pulses, up and up. Up and up, drawing the belly button in, squeezing from the inner thigh. And then when you're ready, hold it still, go little circles out and out. 3, 2, 1, reverse. 5, 4, 3, stay tall. 2, 1, hold that there. Bend that knee in, slide the foot up your inner thigh, extend it out to the side and lower. So draw those toes up your inner thigh, extend out to the side and lower. Pulling in, out and lower. Slide the toes up the thigh, extend out, squeezing the quad and lower. So little développés. Take the toes up, extend the leg out, lower. So as you do this, try and extend or slide those toes up as high as you can on the opposite inner thigh. Lift, lower. Beautiful. Lift, extend, lower. You've got to keep the body nice and tall, working through the core as well as working hard through that leg. And then land. Good. Extend that same left leg out behind you, point the toes. You're going to lift and squeeze, lower. Lift and squeeze the glute, lower. So again, that thigh is externally rotated, knee pointing out to the side. We're lifting and squeezing the glute, lowering. Draw the belly in, lift and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Can you draw that belly in a little more? Lift and squeeze from the glute, hold pulse. 2, 3, nice and high. 4, 5, trying to stay as upright as possible. 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got to hold circles. 5, 4, 3, keep the body nice and still. 2, 1, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then square yourself up towards that chair. Lean forward a little bit, hinging at the hip. Bend the knee, we go for donkey kicks. Drive the heel up, bring the knee in. Good. So little drive ups of the heel, squeezing from the glute. Press and press. Keep the belly drawing into the spine. Press and press. Your hands are nice and soft, so you're not trying to dump all your weight into those hands. Push that heel up, squeezing from the glute. Good, keep going here. Keep breathing, hold, and then lower that leg down. Give your leg a little pat. Really good job, guys. Turn to face the long side of your mat, feet in parallel, rise up to a calf raise and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Again, same thing here. We're staying really nice and tall through the crown of the head, drawing the belly in as we lift and lower and trying to keep the ankles parallel, so don't let them pop out to the side. Good. Lift, lower, and turn them out to Pilates V. Heels together, toes out, lift, lower, lift, lower. As those heels come together, think about squeezing the heels together and squeezing the inner thighs together every time you lift and lower. Lift, lower. You've got it. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, almost there, and release it off. Give it a little bit of a shake out. Okay, switch the chair to the second side now. So we're gonna do the same thing on the right leg. Good, so take your right hand onto the chair, point and reach your right toes forward, externally rotating that thigh, lift the leg, lower, lift, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Make sure that knee stays pointing out. Those toes are pointed and reaching, and you're reaching up through the crown of the head as much as possible. Exhale, lift, squeeze it up nice and high, control the lower, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, nice and high, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it there, little circles, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, and release that leg down. From here, slide the toes up the inner thigh, reach out and lower. Slide the toes up the inner thigh, reach that leg out and lower. So the toes drag up the inner thigh, the toes reach away, you squeeze that quad and you lower the foot down. Slide the toes up the inner thigh, reach out, squeeze that quad and lower. The higher you take this, the harder that's going to be, and you're going to really feel that quad burn. Lift, extend, lower. Keep the body really still. You don't want to stick your opposite hip out too much. So keeping the pelvis nice and square. Lift, extend, lower. If you're burning, I was as well, so stay with it. Extend, lower, slide it up the inner thigh, extend it out, squeeze that quad, lower, and release. Turn towards the chair, reach the right foot behind you, squeeze and lift, lower, squeeze and lift, lower. You're really squeezing from the glute. You're trying to keep your body nice and tall. You're externally rotating that thigh, so you're pointing the knee outward. Point and reach those toes. Squeeze and lift as you exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Lift, hold, pulse. 2, 3, not with momentum, with the strength and control of your muscles here. 3, 2, 1, hold it there, circle. 5, 4, draw that belly in. 3, 2, keep the body still. 1, reverse. 5, can you lift the leg a little higher through those circles? 3, 2, 1. Now square yourself up to the chair a little more. Flex and bend that knee. Flex that foot, bend that knee. Drive the heel up, bend and lower. Drive up, lower. Little pushes up of that heel. Squeezing the belly into the spine. Push, push. Trying to think about reaching that heel up to the corner of the ceiling. Good. And again, don't dump the weight into the hands here. Keep them nice and soft. Push, push, push. You've got it. Pushing that heel up and away from you, and release. Give it a shake out, guys. Feet into parallel. Hand on the chair for support. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Calf raise, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. 5, 6, try not to let the ankles roll out to the side. 7, think about pressing through your second toe to try and maintain that alignment. 9 and 10, and then turn to Pilates V, heels together, toes out, lift, lower, lift, lower. As you lift and lower, guys, think about squeezing those inner thighs together. And as the heels come down, think about resisting gravity. So really control rather than dropping your weight each time. Great, reaching up through the crown of the head and release. If your legs are burning, completely normal, well done for working so hard. We're gonna take that chair out to the side now, and we're gonna go into the Pilates part of this class. So, coming down to lie onto your back, reaching up through the crown of the head and just exhaling, rolling your way down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest, and then reach your legs to tabletop, knees above hips. Exhale, curl up into chest lift, pump your arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are our hundreds. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong pumps of the arms. Draw that belly down. Try and lift your shoulder blades up. If you want to extend your legs out, extend them out to make it harder. Good. Pump those arms nice and strong. Keep breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there when you're done. And then bend the knees in, release, and take your feet down to the floor. Really nice job, everyone. Take your hands overhead, keeping your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and then roll up and over using your hands on your thighs if you need. Inhale, sit tall, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone under and slowly roll your way down to the mat. Inhale, reach hands overhead. Exhale, slowly curl up. Big exhale, draw that belly in as you dive over. Inhale, sit tall, stretching that spine up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, roll down nice and slow. Inhale, reach through the fingers as your hands go overhead. Exhale, slow roll up, keeping your heels on the mat. Inhale, stack tall. Exhale, roll it down. Nice and slow. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Exhale, dive over your knees. And inhale, sit tall. Extend your legs out now so that they're straight if you'd like to make it a little harder. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone under, slowly roll your way down to the mat. Inhale, exhale, roll up, lift your left leg, reach your right arm up towards your toes, and then inhale, slow lower back to the mat. Exhale, roll up, opposite arm and leg lift. Inhale and lower. So this is like a half teaser here. Exhale, roll up. Right hand, left foot, lengthen up to the ceiling. Control the lower. Inhale. Exhale, left hand, right foot, reach. And inhale, lower. Getting a nice defined pause at the top. Exhale, curl up, reach through the hand and the foot. Inhale, lower. How slowly can you roll down? And exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower. If you want to move through this slower than me, you absolutely can. Reaching and lengthening, tucking the tailbone under and lowering. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Left hand, right foot. And make your way down. Good. Curling up now, guys, over your knees, cross your legs in front of you, and then make your way over to quadruped position. So wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. You can take a push up here, keeping the knees underneath the hips if you like, or walk your knees back to a modified plank, lower and push, lower and push. So as you do these push-ups, your elbows stay close to your side body. Inhale, lower. Exhale, belly to spine and push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. So try not to let the elbows fly out to the side. We're trying to get the triceps working here. Good. Inhale, lower, all the way down to the mat. We're going to work through our back body now. All right. Lift your heels, squeeze them together, take your knees out wide, and then as your heels squeeze, you're gonna lift your thighs, extend your legs, bend your knees, and lower for frog lifts. So squeeze the heels together, lift your thighs, reach through your toes, bend at the knees, heels come together, and lower. Exhale, squeeze the heels together, lift your thighs, reach your legs out, flex your feet, heels together, lower the thighs. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift, extend the legs, flex, heels together and lower. Squeeze and lift, point and reach, flex the foot, heels come together and lower. Push, heels squeezing, point and reach, flex, heels together and lower. So really working through the glutes here. Lift, reach, flex and in, lower. Good. Flex the feet, squeeze the heels together, point and reach, And then we go little crisscrosses over, under, over, under. The legs are extended, the toes are reaching, you're just crossing over, under, under. Keep that belly drawing in. We swim it out now. One leg lifts and lowers, lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep your upper body relaxed. Keep your belly drawing in, keep your legs nice and straight. Great, and then you're gonna lift your upper body, you're gonna reach your hands out in front of you. Full swimmers, opposite arm and leg, lift and lower. Drawing the belly in, thinking about shining the heart forward. Everything lifts, everything lowers. Great, take your hands alongside your body, inhale, lift, and exhale, press yourself back to child's pose. Really well done. Coming on up here, guys. We're gonna turn and face the side of the mat. I'm nice and red now from all of that. We're gonna take our hands out, right hand down, left hand up and over. Big side stretch, and then sit it up tall through center. Left hand down, right hand up and over, big side stretch, and then take it up through center. Let's go again, opposite direction. One hand up, big side stretch, and other way. Up and over, left hand down, right hand overhead, big side stretch. Come up through center, roll the shoulders out if you need, and then sit facing the long side of your mat. We'll take the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Inhale, sit nice and tall, and exhale, make your way down for a diamond fold. So head coming down towards the feet, inhale, sitting nice and tall, and exhale, softening over, rounding the spine. Let's go through this again. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, folding forward, and then holding down now, guys. If you want to reach your hands forward to add more length to the spine, you can. If you want to take your hands onto your knees and push your knees down gently towards the floor, you can. And then on your next inhale, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to extend the legs out for a straddle stretch. You guys go as wide as you're comfortable. Knees up towards the ceiling. You take your right hand down and your left hand up and over into a big side stretch here. It's a big mermaid stretch combined with this beautiful inner thigh lengthening. Good, and then sweep your hands forward in front of you. Take your left hand down, right hand up and over for a side stretch. Breathing deeply, and then come on up through center. Big inhale breath, reach your hands up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let it go. Take your hands out in front of you and walk your way down into a straddle fold. You lower as far as you're comfortable. You can stay on your forearms, you can stay up on your fingertips, you can lower completely to the floor. Always listening to your body and just seeing what feels right for you in this particular stretch. Beautiful, guys. Breathing it through. And then when you're ready, walk your hands back in, sit your way up nice and tall, crossing your legs in front of you. Great. Closing down the eyes. Nod chin to chest, go right ear to right shoulder, big head circle in one direction. Beautiful big head circle, just releasing any tension through the neck. And reverse, left ear to left shoulder, big head circle in the other direction. Again, make this feel good for you, make it as big or as small as you like. And then sitting tall through center, you can take your hands onto your thighs. We're gonna inhale, exhale, let it go. Big sigh out, relaxing the body. Inhale in, let the belly expand, and exhale. Big sigh out, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the face, soften the body. Good. And then when you're ready, blinking, open your eyes. You are all done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. That was quick and intense, so well done for making it through. Bye for now. If you guys enjoyed this workout, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay in the loop for more Pilates classes. See you soon. Bye.